a world where human relations are rooted from peace and love. Yeah, I know peace and love some say it's cliche, right? But just imagine a world where things like hunger, hate, and violence are all the things from like the past. John Lennon imagined so, and he understood that life is a work of art. And that relates to all of us. Yeah, while some have greater resources than others, we all have the freedom to utilize these advantages these resources to our own advantage, which leads to endless possibilities for a better world. You see, John Lennon is known for his profound music, but symbolized something much more than just rock and roll. He symbolized peace. He symbolized love. And through his idealistic views and timeless music, Lennon helped me become the person I am today. See, John Winston Ono Lennon was born October 9th, 1940 in Liverpool, England. And according to an article I read online, The Philosophy of John Lennon, he had a struggling life as a child and a teenager. He was a child of divorce, and his mother died when he was still very young. But throughout his life, he learned to divert that pain and frustration and anger into something brilliant and became something very special. A young, quirky John Lennon will go on to become a founding member of arguably one of the most influential rock bands in history, the Beatles. And according to Billboard.com, as a Beatle, he had 20 number one hit singles, 34 top 10 hits, and over 1.6 billion records sold worldwide. He also had a very successful career as a solo artist as well. So successful, in fact, that he actually was inducted to the history of the Rock and Roll Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not once but twice. Once as John Lennon, and again as a Beatle. But for several years, even as a Beatle, he struggled to find and focus what his meaning in life really is. He knew he was put on here to do more than just rock and roll. He was put on earth to make peace a reality. He uses stardom as a platform to send peaceful messages all over the world for the whole world to hear. He believed in what he called self-transformation. Something that he believed that you must find peace within yourself if you want to make peace something real. He said peace is not something you wish for, it's something you make, something you do, something you are, and something you give away. And he believed that each distinct person has the potential, can live up to their potential and use that ability to influence others, and therefore a ripple effect can change society. And I try my best to mirror that reasoning by being the best person I can possibly be and be a great role model for my nieces, nephews, friends, and family. I've done this by organizing fundraising events to help raise money for a good cause for friends and family who really need it the most. I'm also a part of the ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's Disease Awareness Association, and in October 6th, I'll be taking part in my fourth annual ALS Awareness Walk in Sacramento. And the following week, on October 14th, I'll be taking part in my first ever Making Strides for Breast Cancer Walk, and I'm really excited, And something about these walks that I really like is that they make me feel like I'm part of something a lot bigger than just me. Everyone's there for one reason. We feel like we're all one. And each step I take makes me feel like it's one step closer to a better future. You see, John Lennon stressed for a better future as well. And he had a way of addressing his views through conveying his views, thoughts, emotions within his songs. Because he understood music is a universal language for the whole world to hear. Music that I have grown to love myself, and music that has inspired me and motivated me and introduced me to the beauty of a six string. I've been playing guitar for 4 years now, and I really enjoy it. It's become a great passion of mine. And even though I don't play as much as I would love to, Work and school does get like in the way, but John Lennon keeps encouraging me to improve my musicianship and be the best guitarist I can possibly be. I've taken a class to strengthen my capability as a musician, and I really enjoyed it. It's always something new to learn around the corner, always something new. Ask any other guitarist out there. There's always a challenge around the corner, and I like being challenged. I like challenging myself. It really brings out the best in me, and I think the best of us as well. To sum up, John Lennon's voice has been heard across the universe. I have discussed why his voice, his message, his meaning, his music has inspired me to become the person that stands here in front of you today. And you see, Lennon was more than just a Beatle. He was a visionary. He was a visionary and a symbol of peace and love. There's a reason why he's become a household name and a music icon. And he's inspired countless artists and people generation to this day. Unfortunately, on December 8th, 1980, at the young age of 40, John Lennon's life and career was cut short as he was ironically assassinated due to gun violence. And even though he's gone, I still hear his voice today. We can hear his voice all over us. He said that if someone thinks that peace and love are a cliche that should have been left behind in the 60s, well, that's a problem, because peace and love are eternal. And I, Guillermo Cabrales, hope that one day peace and love will become more than just an imagination, but a reality.